Hello and welcome. Today I thought I'd show you my new and my old stimming toys, since I've recently ordered some more. I'll explain what stimming is. These are fidget toys, they're also called. What you do is you just take them in your hand. They have various functions to occupy the mind and the hands, and also the mouth, because you can chew some of them. And this sort of thing is very important for people with difficulties such as autism or ADHD, because these stimming toys give them a distraction and something to do. There's also puzzle toys, which occupies the mind even more so. They really help to give it distraction, as I already said, if that's necessary. They also just generally help to focus, and can also often one is singled out for use all the time, and if that toy goes missing or is misplaced, the person can get quite upset. And this happened to me the other night when I lost my tangle. Luckily I found it the next morning, but it was quite upset. So a lot of people with autism like to occupy themselves, their hands, their mouths, their minds, with a stimming toy. It feels good and it helps them focus, relax, and have something to do, as well as calming down urges such as wanting to bolt, let's run away, and basically makes them feel just better, having something to do. These particular toys, I've been using for a few years now, and before that I would do things like chew gum, chew pencils, fiddle with elastic bands and handkerchiefs and whatever was nearby or that I could fiddle with at the time. When I found stimming toys, they were very, very useful, and I immediately got some. Since then I've got some more, and these are both new and old ones. I'll tell you the new ones which I got more recently. So we'll start with the old ones. This is my oldest one. It's a pirate ship, and it's a chewing toy. But it also has all these decals on the front and a pattern on the back, as well as all these handholds to hold or put your fingers through, so it feels really good. Obviously it's meant to be a pirate ship, and you can also hold it, these things, and thread something through so that it becomes a necklace, which for easier access and not to lose. I've had this one for a while, and I stopped using it a couple of years ago because it got quite battered from my chewing. I'm what's known as an aggressive chewer, so I must get toys that adhere to that. If I got one that just broke as soon as I put my teeth around it, that wouldn't be very helpful. I'll put this over here for now. My next one I'm going to show you is the fidget cube. This one's a little more well known, I believe. I got this last year for my birthday, which is very nice, and since then it's been extremely helpful. Until recently, when I changed my tangle, I took this out with me everywhere. Even if I wasn't using it, I'd have it in my pockets. Now this has several distractions on it. There's a button, which is a bit loud, so I try not to do that too often. Then there's these spinning things, and this, which goes around, and you can click it. Then there's these, these three make a click, and these two don't. So you can choose which ones you want to press. And then there's this, which is the quietest thing, which it has a little loop here, and you just move it around and around and around. And then at the top, there's this, which is almost like a joystick on a controller, in a way. It can break pretty easily if you pull it out like this. Mine is, I don't know if I'd call that broken, because it always goes back, so it's alright. But this is very useful, and I enjoy having it. Right, I'll put this over here. Alright, and now we move on to my last old one, but this one's not very old. I don't know how old it actually is. This is a tangle that I found in my brother's toys last week, and I recognised it immediately. I know what a tangle is. I've never had one before, but I know what it is. And since then I have been obsessed with it. This is my new favourite toy. What it does is you can shape it, you can twirl it around your fingers, and you can just, it's just really good, and I very much enjoy it. And so, as I said the other night, I misplaced it. Turned out I had left it downstairs and the boys had reclaimed it. In the morning I asked Mum for help, she helped me find it, and the boys let me have it again. It can also be redone if you wanted to change the pattern or colour. That can be difficult because some of the clicking things are really hard to open. But I enjoy how it is. This is my new favourite one at the moment. I am taking it everywhere with me at the moment. So yes, it's very good. So that's the tangle. I will put that over here. Those are all my old toys. Like I said, I didn't have that many, even though I really enjoyed them. Mostly because I fixated on one at a time, so I didn't need that many. Recently I ordered some more from this website called Stimtastic, which is where I got this originally from. It's a very good website. And I recommend it for those with autism or other difficulties to find Stim toys of their liking. Sorry, I just had to close the door. Alright, let's move on to my new ones. Well, first, these aren't exactly Stim toys. These are a set of wristbands to indicate how I'm feeling. So they are in a traffic light colour, red, yellow and green. The red one has a sad face and says please leave me alone with a universal stop symbol. So that's if I really don't want to be touched or anything. The yellow one has a neutral face and says I need space with a universal caution symbol. So that's if I'm not feeling great, but I'm not feeling awful. And the green one has a happy face and says I'm okay with a thumbs up. So that's if everything's going fine. Which isn't very often, but it's nice to have. And in addition, with this order, I actually got this other band which says just keep stimming, which is quite hilarious if you ask me, and I enjoy it very much. Now the other two things I got. So these are the last two things. We'll start with this. This is another chewing toy. As I said, I'm an aggressive chewer, so I need some good chewing toys. This one is shaped like an owl. I've already begun chewing it, but I put it back in its package for this video. There's a hole here where you could thread some kind of material through and make it into a necklace. And this heart shape is the handhold. So you can hold it with both hands, you can put it on your hand, and several other things. On the back there's some nice decals of owls and lovebirds, which are very good to feel, which is very nice. And on the front there's the owl's eyes, also chewable, and everything is quite chewable. It's made of silicone as far as I'm aware, and you can chew the top, you can chew the eyes, you can chew all this bit and feel this. It's extremely helpful and I would definitely be using it a lot. And the last thing, this is something I only recently found. In a shop I came across the sequins. These are the sequins that go different colours. I was not that impressed when I first saw it, but one time when I was waiting for my mum in a shop, I started playing with one of these sequined things. Not this one. It was, I believe it was actually a top. We're in a clothes shop. And I discovered that I really like the sensation. This one also has a fuzzy back, so that feels good. And a little keyring for me to pin it onto whatever I need. It goes from blue to silver. And I enjoy this because of the sensation it gives when you do this. The only thing that's frustrating is that it's almost impossible to get every single one turned at once. That's frustrating for me. I'm a very completionist person, just started in my video games, but you can get most of them, and it's very pretty as well as being useful and feeling good. I like to stroke it and then do it the other way. It certainly keeps me occupied, and I try to find all the stray ones and turn them, and I enjoy it for quite a lot. I think it's going to be very useful to put onto my bag, so I can have access to it if I need. Alright, well, that was the video. They all came in this box. The new ones came in this box. And I quite like this box. And my cat also likes to chew boxes, so I'll probably leave this for a bit before recycling it. Well, that was the video. I hope it was helpful and that you learned about stimming toys, how useful they can be, what they are for, and somewhere to get them. Of course, you can find them in several places. I have so far only found them online, but then again, I haven't been in any specific shops where you can find things like this. So I've found online from the website Stimtastic. I'm not in contact with them or anything, I just really like it. These bands, though not a stimming toy, are extremely helpful. I think they will be very helpful when I am out, and I need this kind of awareness for other people to realise. And the three I already have. This one is obviously past its wear time, so I'll just be putting this one away again. But it's very nice to feel nevertheless, and it was one of my first, so. The cube is still one of my favourites. I keep it next to my stuff that I take out every time. I might swap it for the Tangle in that place, but we'll see. And the Tangle is my current favourite. I very much want and need it at the moment. I use it all the time when I'm sitting at my desk, and I take it out with me, and it's very, very useful. Well, that was the video. I hope it was nice, and as I said, you know a bit more about stimming toys and who they can help. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was alright.